Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. What we're going to do today, we're going to work on dishcloths. I have made some recently. Hopefully it's in frame. Very easy. A 2-row repeat. We're working with single crochets and half double crochets, and that is it. It works up very, very fast, and they're really, really nice. Very textured. And I have been enjoying making these. Again, a 2-row repeat, single crochets, and half double crochets. Single crochets and half double crochets. Okay, so what we're going to do is get started. Okay, the supplies that we're going to be needing is yarn, of course, and we're using peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. And this is mint that I'm working with, the color mint. I purchased this yarn at my local Walmart, and it was $1.97 a skein. You're going to need 2 stitch markers, crochet hook number H 5.0, scissors, and a tape measure. So what we're going to do, we're going to chain 30. And do not do it too tight because we're going to be working in the back bumps. So chain 30 and not too tight. Stop. Okay, so we have our 30 chains. What we're going to do is turn our work over. And in the very back, you see these back bumps. That's what we are going to be working in all the way down. Single crochets in each one of the back bumps. The very first back bump, we're going to skip, the one closest to your hook. So in the next one, we're going to make a single crochet. Okay, insert your hook into the back bump, yarn over, bring it up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through. Insert your hook into the back bump, yarn over, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through both loops. Insert your hook into the back bump, yarn over, bring up a loop, yarn over, bring through 2. All the way down, we're doing some single crochets. Insert your hook, yarn over. Oops, I split the yarn. We don't want to do that. Yarn over, bring up a loop, yarn over, bring through all 2 loops. Insert your hook into the back bump, yarn over, bring up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through 2. Insert your hook, yarn over, bring up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through 2. Insert your hook into the back bump, yarn over, bring up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through 2. We're going to do this all the way down, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Okay? Stop. Okay, we're down here at the end of the row. We should have 29 stitches. A total of 29 stitches is what you should have. I forgot to mention that the towel, the dishcloth, will measure 8 by 8. That's before we put a border on it. Now, you don't have to do a border if you don't want to, but in the video, I will be showing you how to do a border, but you don't have to do that. Okay, so we're down here at the end, 29 stitches. What we're going to do is chain 1, turn our work. Now, This is the first row, all single crochets. We're turning our work. Now we're going to be making half double crochets. Yarn over, insert your hook behind the stitches on the first stitch here, right here, the very first. I think it'll be better if I just take it out and show you. This stitch here, the very first stitch. Okay. Yarn over, insert your hook underneath both stitches, the loops here, right there. Yarn over, bring through a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's your half double crochet. Put your stitch marker right there. That's the first one. It just makes it easier when you come back around. Now another half double crochet. We're skipping a stitch. We're skipping the next stitch and we're working in the next one. Yarn over, skipping that one, working in the next one. Yarn over, bring through all 3 loops. We're doing 2 half double crochets in the stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, bring up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through all 3 loops. Okay? The first stitch, because you had the chain 1 here, that counts as your first half double crochet in that stitch, and then we made a half double crochet. We skipped a stitch and we made 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. Let's do it again. Yarn over, skipping that stitch, working in the next one, insert your hook, yarn, pull up some yarn, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through all 3, another half double crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, bring up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through all 3 loops. Let's do it again. Yarn over, skipping the next stitch, working in the next one, insert your hook, bring up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through all 3, 2 half double crochets in that one. We just made 1, so we're making our second one. Yarn over, insert your hook, bring up a loop, yarn over, bring through all 3 loops. Okay? Yarn over, skip the next stitch, working in the next one, insert your hook, bring up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, again, working a half double crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, bring up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through all 3. Okay? Skip the next stitch, working in the next one, and we're going to do this all the way down to the end of this row. Now keep in mind this is the two repeat pattern. We made a row of single crochets, and then we're making our second row, which is nothing but half double crochets. Okay, that is the pattern. Single crochets, half double crochets, single crochets, half double crochets. Okay, skip this one, put your hook into the next one. It's very easy, works up fast. So we're going to do this one all the way down. Two half double crochets in the stitches. Oh, pulling off too much yarn, coming off too fast. Okay. we're going to be making a total of 27 rows. That's what gives me 8 by 8. Yours may be, depending on your tension of how tight you crochet or how loose you crochet, you may need another row. I don't know, but it should measure, once you're done, 8 by 8. Mine is 27 rows, okay? And we're just going to keep repeating. We'll do this one together and turn, and we're just going to keep working this. You're skipping a stitch and working in the next stitch with 2 half double crochets. And don't forget to use your stitch markers, they help. So we're down here at the end of the row, and you have 2 stitches left, 1 and 2. What you're going to do is do a half double crochet in the last stitch. You're going to do 2. Just make sure you get up underneath. Let me see. There we go. That's 1 half double crochet. Put a second one in that same spot. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and single crochets. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring through 2. Put your stitch marker there. Now, single crochets, you work in each stitch. Single crochet row, we're working in each stitch. The half double crochet row, we're skipping a stitch and working 2 half double crochets in a stitch. It's very easy. Single crochet in each stitch all the way down. And then you chain 1, turn your work, and you work a 1 half double crochet in that very first stitch of the row. Then you skip a stitch and make 2 half double crochets in the next. This is super easy. It's a very, very pretty pattern. It's very textured. And the peaches and cream yarn is really good for towels. I use it strictly for the dishcloth. I use something else for washcloths and bath cloths, but you can use this for whatever. I just market these as dishcloth. When I use them, when I sell them at craft shows, it's a more textured, whereas the Hobby Lobby 100% cotton makes a very good washcloth, face cloth. So we're down here at the end. And we're going to take this out, stitch marker, 1 single crochet in the very last stitch here, chain 1, turn your work. Now we're going to do half double crochets, yarn over, working in the first stitch only here, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, bring through all 3, put your stitch marker there, and skip the next stitch, 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. That is it. And we're going to continue to work this all the way down. and back and forth and alternate between the two rows, single crochets, half double crochets. And we're going to do this until you have 27 rows, or as when your work measures 8 by 8. Okay? And I'll see you when you have your rows and it's measuring, your tile is measuring 8 by 8. Okay? See you shortly. Okay, so we're back. We have done our 27 rows, or we've done the number of rows that gives us 8 by 8. I started working on this last night knowing that I was going to be using it for the video today. So I have gotten my 27, and I'm using a different color, obviously. It's by the same company, Peaches and Cream, and it is the color ECRU. It's a wheat color. It's very nice. Great for dishcloth. Now, again, you do not have to do a border. I like borders on towels. Okay, that's just me. And this one has a border all the way around. And it is strictly half double crochets. That's all that we're doing. Okay, so you're down at the end of the row, and you're going to chain 1. And what we're going to be doing is making half double crochets only on the single crochet rows, okay? The half double crochet rows, we're skipping that. And we're only making half double crochets in the single crochet rows. So we're going to make a half double crochet, 2 of them, into this stitch here. We just finished the single crochet, we chain 1, and right here is where you're going to be placing your 2 half double crochets. Let's put our stitch marker there, so when we come back around, we know where to join. So we're doing a half double crochet, second one back down in that same space. And here is our next single crochet row. Oh, that's half. I have to step, yeah, right here. Single crochet row, and we're making 2 half double crochets. Next single crochet row is right here. And we're only making half double crochets in the single crochet rows. Here's our next one. And we're going to do this all the way around. I'm going to do the first corner with you, single crochet row. Okay, right here's our single crochet row. Single crochet row. We're almost down to that corner, and we will work that one together. Okay, so we're right here at the corner here, okay? That's a single crochet row. So yarn over, and we're going to put 2 half double crochets right there in that space, right up under our, when we first started out, we had that little knot, so we can make our chain. So we're making our 2 half double crochets right here. And you can kind of swing this, the tail of this over and crochet over it if you like. Helps helps in not having to weave in an end. There, 1 and 2 in the same space. Now, on this row, because this is the foundation row, what we're going to be doing is skipping a stitch. You have your stitch right there at the corner, and we're going to skip. That's one. This is the next one. It's so tight because it's the foundation row. I need to take that out and make sure. Okay. So we're working in here. So we'll skip that one. Okay. Because it's so tight, I had to take a double take. And maybe you'll have to do the same thing. That space, that means we'll skip this stitch and work in the next stitch. Okay. So on the foundation row, we are skipping a stitch and making our 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. Skipping that one, working in this one. It's the same scenario of what we did coming down the side. You're skipping a row, which is the half double crochet row, skipping that, and into the next, and you're making 2 single crochets, and you just take that, pops right out. Help. Skipping that one, working in the next one, all the way down. Skipping that, working in the next one. But it's a beautiful pattern. I really like it. You can block these if you like. I actually picked up some blocking boards at Walmart yesterday. 4 boards, and they $14 and some change. Same boards are on Amazon. You don't have to block them. But this is a stiffer yarn, and it's going to it's easily to make it reshape the way that you want it to shape. It's not warped. You know, I like mine as straight as possible, so that's why I like to give it some more shape. I like to block, but you don't have to. Pull that. into the next one. That foundation row is a little tight. But it's okay. Skip that one, next one. Almost at the next corner. I'm going to show you how to do that one, and you will proceed to go around, and we'll meet back up at the when we do the join, and you will have had a completed dishcloth. You would have made a completed dishcloth. These are great gifts. Great gifts. Great to sell at craft shows too. Now, around here, so we at the end we made our two half double crochets. Now we are back to making. We're going to put one right here because that's a single crochet row right there. Do like we did before. 2 half double crochets down the side, only on the single crochet rows. There we go. Okay, so we will meet back up when we complete our work. Okay, we're done. I went around, came back to my starting point. I joined and I tied off, and I weaved in my ends, the one end that I had, and this is what I have now. And I'm sure yours is looking wonderful also. I think these are so neat. I really like them with the border. I think these are great gifts, and they're definitely great items to sell at craft shows. I really like this color, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll make many more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.